we have one more moment of fun for you all, and that is our speaker number 4. Dan Magill, wonderful world, Dan Magill.
Thank you. A memorable day back in 1969. The world, it paused for a spectacular time. It seemed to be happening all too soon, but there he was, Neil Armstrong, walking on the moon. For the world, it was a day where nothing did lack. But for me as a Toastmaster, well, I had some feedback. Neil, I loved your stage presence. I couldn't be prouder. But we couldn't quite hear you. Try speaking much louder. Next time, could we have some eye contact, please? And was it just me? Or could anybody else smell cheese? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests, I decided it was time to put my evaluation skills through some rigorous tests. March 2020, a world in decline. But not for us Toastmasters, we simply moved online. For ordinary folk, it was fire, pestilence, and doom. But not for us Toastmasters, we simply fired up our Zoom. And now I could visit any club on the earth. Rome, Riverside, Reykjavik. I even tried Perth. Hello, I'm Dan, a Toastmaster from the UK. I'd love to visit your club in Canada tonight. What do you say? Dan, great to meet you. Why on earth not? Actually, if you're up for it, there's an evaluation slot. Evaluating online. Yes, I was keen. I'll just tell them to speak up and use more of the screen. Your speaker is Jessie. It'll be an icebreaker. I've attached the objectives. Good luck. See you later. Well, I skimmed through the email. It was all pretty clear. An icebreaker about Neil Armstrong. I had nothing to fear. A Wonderful World was the title of the speech, about a man with big ideas, a man with great reach. I concocted a conclusion that was second to none. 6 hours till the meeting, and my evaluation was done. It was midnight in London when I logged in for the meeting. Bedtime for me, but the Canadians, they were still eating. Can we welcome our new member, Jessie, to the virtual stage? Be careful, I thought. It's late and I'm tired. Stay on the right page. A round of applause for Jessie. That speech was a hit. What? She's finished? I must have dozed off. Oh, crikey. Oh, sugar. And now, as we only have one speaker on the bill, let's get right to the evaluation. Our special guest, Dan Magill. And there I was, a man who always avoids dramas, staring vacantly at the camera, pinned in my pajamas. I tried to keep calm, but their looks were so deadly. I needed some help. I needed Ralph Smedley. What a speech Jessie gave us, I uttered with fear. What did you all think? Help me out. Yeah, there's a tear. Well, I'll get right to my recommendations. I don't want to be mean, but really, I have to say, Jessie, she could have used more of her screen. And then I saw it in the corner of my eye, a note in the chat. Does he realize Jessie is a guy? Okay, that was it. I had to end this confusion. It was time to escape. I still had my conclusion. This may have been one small step for Jessie tonight, but it's one giant leap for her, his confidence. It's time for Jessie to take flight. I hoped that was the end of my tragic tall tale. But no, not quite yet. Time for just one more fail. The following morning, I woke up to a text, a message from Jessie. Thanks, your evaluation was the best. I loved how your conclusion took us all to the moon. My only complaint is that it ended too soon. A great evaluation, though it wasn't so long. But by the way, my speech, it was about Louis Armstrong. I pulled up the blankets and dejectedly curled. Ah, that makes more sense. What a wonderful world. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. And what a fun set of tall tales, which was what our goal is. There's a famous line from Ralph Smedley that says, you learn most in moments of enjoyment. And I think tall tales, both Connie and I think tall tales are fun and something that clubs should have once in a while to add that extra little spark of fun and entertainment and imagination stimulation. So maybe a few clubs will try that once in a while to add a little spice, a little bit of spice to their program.